frustration gets the better of you and make you do things you should never do. You got to keep the faith, you can't surrender. You never know, tomorrow may be brighter. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. As long as you have health and strength, reaching your goal, nothing should prevent. Every time you fall, get up again. Don't sit down there like that and complain. You got to stand up and continue fighting. Don't give up, keep courage, you must win. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, let me say a special hello to Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, it's your friend, no other than the one called Anselm Liborn, better known as Wall Street, with this new program here on 91.9 FM called Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be coming to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. with the new program called Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. And before we go anywhere, we have an oath that we had to take in order to get this program here on 91.9 FM. We had to take an oath and a pledge. But let's bring in my partner who will be joining me here on Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. My good friend, Tommy. How are you doing, Tommy? I think Tommy has to unmute his mic. Unmute your mic, Tommy.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's been unmuted. Yeah, again, thank you for having me besides you here on 91.9 and, of course, 95.9 also, as we usually do. And it's right what you're saying, that we're going to be doing our best here to bring the real flavor of Trinbago politics with a little pepper sauce, a dash of soca, because, well, that's just what we do. And that's how we're going to be doing things on a Sunday.
And Tommy, just before we get to that, I want to read the oath, because this program is called The Balance. Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics is called The Balance. The only way we could have got this program here, because you all know airtime is very expensive, right? The only way we could have got this program on air. And firstly, I want to say thank you to the management and staff of 91.9 in order to allow us to have this program here. You know, airtime is very expensive. But let me read this oath to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, people in the diaspora. I, Anselm Liborn, and Marshall Nisbet, solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a fair and balanced manner, ensuring that all aspects are given equal consideration and that information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. And that is our pledge to each and everyone who join us here on 91.9 FM. And while you're at it, share the live. Iowa TV on YouTube, the Street 919 FM on Facebook, the Street 91 FM on Instagram, and we'll be taking your calls at 1791. That's 771-1791 or 342-0081. 342-0081. And for WhatsApp calls, you can send your voice notes or you can call on WhatsApp at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And folks, in a short minute, we want to say a pleasant welcome to all the people there in Trinidad and Tobago, those locked down in the United States of America, those locked down in Canada, England, Jamaica, all different parts of this world, to this new program here on 91.9 FM. And as we said, we gave you the pledge up front. This is a balanced program. You know, we're going to give listeners and callers and followers of 91.9 the opportunity to get in here and have their say. And this is a program where we are going to be bringing, you know, political scientists, political analysts, MPs from the different parties, you know, PDP, PNM, UNC, you know, NTA, PEP, all the different parties across Trinidad and Tobago will have an opportunity to come here on 91.9 FM on a Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. Let's talk politics. Sunday Talk, the balance program. All right? So, Tommy, go ahead. I just got to take this call here, Tommy.
Well, from Port of Spain.
Sorry that.
From Port of Spain to Tunapuna, from Piaco to Point Fortin, from Arima to San Fernando, and everywhere in between. We are here to chat about the hot topics, the cool leaders, and everything in between. So this is your forum. We're here for you. We care about you, and we're going to make sure that you get to have your say on every turn. We appreciate the opportunity to be able to serve you because that's what we do. We care about Trinidad and Tobago. We care about what happens. We care about the people, and we want the people to think. That's what we want them to do. Just think for themselves so that they can be the best people that they can be. Patriotism is what we try to encourage and bring clarity on, because a lot of people are not sure what it is to be a patriot, but patriotism is what we love, and that's who we are, patriots. Even though we may be far, we are still patriotic and still love our Trinidad and Tobago.
And Tommy, let me just say, let me just go back a little bit, because what happened is that we just want people to understand that this is our theme song for Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. Let's listen to our theme song, Tommy. Let's give it a minute. Hold on.
Frustration get the better of you and make you do things you should never do. You got to keep the faith, you can't surrender. You never know, tomorrow may be brighter. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. As long as you have health and strength, reaching your goal, nothing should prevent. Every time you fall, get up again. Don't sit down there like that and complain. You got to stand up and continue fighting.
And we are back with you. And that's our theme song, The Silver Lining. So what we want to do, ladies and gentlemen, we want to give you the opportunity to call in now. Call us at 771-1791 or 342-0081. That's 771-1791 or 342-0081. Or you can reach us on WhatsApp at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. You can call us and tell us whether you have an anniversary, you having a birthday. You could even tell us, what you cook here on Sunday. Whatever it is, you can call us and tell us here on the street 919 FM. A new program called Sunday Talk. We talking politics. Of course, you can share the live, Iowa TV on YouTube, the Street 919 FM on Facebook, and the Street 919 FM on Instagram. And we take your calls again at 771-1791 or 342-0081 or WhatsApp at 973-609-6509. And of course, again, we want to say thank you to management, the management of 91.9 FM for giving us this opportunity here. And in this program here, it's a balanced program. We welcome each and every one. As we go along tonight, we're going to have this afternoon, we're going to have a giveaway too as well. We're going to have giveaways, so of course, this is a new program. We welcome each and every one. This is for everyone in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. So you can also call us at 973-868-1444. So folks, hold 1 minute, okay? I think we have in a
frustration get the better of you and make you do things you should never do. You got to keep the faith, you can't surrender. You never know, tomorrow may be brighter. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on.
Yes, we gotta keep on going on. So folks, we experiencing a little technical difficulty. So right now, you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 while we fix the little technical difficulties that we are facing. But folks, whenever you start a new program, right, and Tommy, there's always little hiccup here and there, and it doesn't matter. Martin Luther King says, you don't have to look at all flights in the staircase. You only look at the first flight. So we're fixing those technical difficulties, and we're going to get to them, as soon as possible. But Tommy.
And that number, remember, that number is a WhatsApp number, so you can call it from anywhere.
Correct is right. Yes, correct is right. Tommy, I think where we can start, right? We can start today with looking at and asking the callers, the listeners to 91.9 FM, that the budget is tomorrow. And what do you expect to see in the budget tomorrow? What do you expect? Do you expect to address things regarding the high food prices? What do you expect in the budget tomorrow? What are you looking for? What type of things you would like to see in the budget tomorrow? Because this is a very important budget, for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. So, we're looking forward to see what exactly will be presented in that budget for 23, 24, because people thinking that, there's high food prices, what's going to happen with that? There's also the crime situation. What's going to happen with that? There's also the difficulties with respect to accessing foreign exchange. What's going to happen with that? Some people might be looking forward to see if there might be an increase in the wage increase, but we have to be careful with a wage increase, because when you look at a wage increase, there's a possibility for high inflation. So tell me, what do you think the people are looking forward to in
You
this
know,
budget for 23, 24?
I would like to see wage increases, but also we must make sure that the authorities curb price gouging, because there's just too much greed among some of the merchants and business people when they hear that people are getting increases. So we have to be careful, but the people need more because everything is much more expensive than it used to be many years ago, or should I say even last year. From year to year, things are going up so high. People need more money. So, I mean, give the people a fair wage, and then they can cope.
But I think, Tommy, we have to be very careful with when we look at the wage increase, because a wage increase may create high inflation, and that's the last thing we want, in the country. So a wage increase may be good, but we have to look very carefully at that, because of it may create high inflation in the country. And I want to think, Tommy, I want to think that the government is going to look at the high prices of food in the country, because if you look at over the past few years, there's a statistics that say the prices have increased 30 to 34% over the past 5 years. But folks, again, we want you to share the live, share the live, share the live. It's Iowa TV on YouTube, the Street 919 FM on Facebook, the Street 919 FM on Instagram, and we are taking your calls. You know, once the phone gets up, it's 771-1791, 771-1791, or 342-0081, 342-0081. And currently, if you want to call us on WhatsApp, you can reach us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. So yes, Tommy, I think, when we're looking at budget day tomorrow, many people are looking forward to this budget, because they're figuring out what type of budget it is going to be. You don't know, you could just wait and see, and hopefully, this budget, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, will like this budget, and this will be a good budget for all the people in the country, because budget time is something. It's a busy time, because people are all over the media trying to figure out what's going to happen, what type of budget it is going to be. I mean, looking forward to it. With this budget, address things like smart agriculture, smart technologies, and modern farming, modern farming practices, and so on. So we really have to look forward to this budget and see what it is. But Tommy, we wanted to when we open up, we wanted to talk about the we wanted to talk about, let me get it here. In our opening, right, we had talked about us. As a matter of fact, Tommy, let me repeat the oath, for all the people of Trinidad and Tobago, because I think this is very important. The oath and pledge says, I, Ansam Liborn and Marshall Nesbitt, solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a fair and balanced manner, ensuring that all aspects are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serve the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. And we thought that was very important that we say that and we let people know that. So the first thing that we talked about, Tommy, is question on the budget. I mean, another question we can put forward to the people, until we get the phone line fixed. Another question we can put forward to the people is, how can we foster a sense of responsibility and accountability among young people to prevent them from engaging in criminal activities? I think that's very important. Let me repeat that question. How can we foster a sense of accountability and responsibility among young people to prevent them from engaging in criminal activities? So we have the question out there regarding the budget. What do you think about the budget? What would the budget look like? We also asking the question, how can we foster a sense of responsibility and accountability among young people to prevent them from engaging in criminal activity? So, I mean, these are some questions we put forward, and what we do, we let the people answer the questions. We put forward the question to them, and we want them to answer the questions. We want them to let them know that this is their platform. We want to listen to what they have to say. We want them to talk to the people. And what we are going to do, we are going to bring in the people here so you can talk to the people. You can talk to the political analysts. You can talk to the members of parliament, of the PNM and the UNC. You can talk to members of PDP, the TPP. And let me say this. I forget to say this, Tommy. Let me welcome the people of Tobago. Of course, the people of Tobago. Let me welcome you to Sunday Talk. Right? We talking politics with Anselm and Tommy. I mean, Tommy, a lot of people don't know me as Anselm. They know me as Wall Street.
This is correct.
No, they know my name. And let me say something, Tommy. Let me say a special wall out. Some people send shout out. Here we send wall out and Tom out.
Tom in.
In a nice way. Let me say a special hello to my father in Tobago. Yes, folks. So for all the Tobagonian people listening, let me say a special hello to my father there in Tobago. Yes, Daddy, how you going? And my stepmother as well. And all my brothers and sisters, living in Tobago. Let me say a special welcome to you and welcome to Sunday Talk with Anselm and Tommy on 91.9 FM. Let me say a quick welcome to some people here in the chat. We are seeing 5A Sync LLC. Let's take this call. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. You're 91. Hello, caller. You're 91.9 FM. This is Sunday Talk.
Good afternoon to you, Wall Street.
Good afternoon.
And good afternoon to you, Uncle Tony.
Okay, how are you doing? How you doing,
welcome to Wzye 919 and a Sunday Talk, political talk. This is a program I will endorse 100%. I think Trinidad and Tobago, and especially 91.9, need programs like this. One thing I admire plenty is that act that you read over there, what you swear to go with. The rules, I admire that. If talk show hosts could come on 91.9 and say those things, you see, those things will bring much more transparency and more accountability on radio talk show hosts. I'm proud of you, Wall Street. When a program doing good on a Monday evening and it extends to Sunday, is the ratings going good? I want to ask everybody who eating the lunch right now, who listening to 91.9, watch the screen and you will see something different. You will see a different look. You see a different face, independent face. And be part of the program. Send in your voice note, call in the program, share the live, and let everybody in Trinidad and Tobago know that it have independent programs on 91.9. And ambitious and independent people must be part of the program. I want to hear Rowley Jr. on the program. I want to hear Barataria too on the program. And I want to hear all them PNM callers on them. Be part of the program. Don't song like our little song on them other program. But be part of an independent program. I even want to hear Alien Man. And the program is vexed with TC and them. You're calling TC and them program again. I don't know why young people must be vexed with young people. But be part of this program. Casey, good afternoon to you. Uncle Tommy and Wall Street, have a good day and run a successful program. We'll be proud of you and we will listen and we will look on and we will share the life. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you very much. And folks,
Just my life.
we are very serious about that oath. And we believe that we want to give each and everyone that opportunity to call us here. You know, you have your say. Again, share the live. It's Iowa TV on YouTube, the Street 919 FM on Facebook, the Street 919 FM on Instagram. And of course, once the phones are taken care of, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking your call at 771-1791, 771-1791, and 342-0081. That's 342-0081. And while we get the phone fixed, you can call us at two WhatsApp numbers, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509, or 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Let me say welcome to Caribbean Soul. Caribbean Soul, welcome. Nice to know that you're locked on and listening. Let me also say welcome to Troy Smith. Troy Smith, welcome to you as well. And you know, folks, when the management at 91.9 decided to start this program, the only way we could have gotten this program on air is reading that oath that I just read to you. So it's important that each and everyone across Trinidad and Tobago, doesn't matter what party you support, you are welcome here to give your opinion. All right? Hello, caller. You're live on Sunday Talk on 91.9 FM. Hello, caller. Hello? Yes, caller. We are hearing you. Caller, we are hearing you. Yes, we are hearing you, caller. Caller, turn down your radio. Turn down your radio or your computer.
Hello?
Yes, turn down your radio or your computer, caller. Caller.
Hello?
Caller, we are hearing you. Turn down your radio or your computer. Yes, pleasant good evening to you. Yes, pleasant good evening. Caller, are you hearing me? Yes, I'm hearing you. Good evening. Yes, I'm saying good evening to you as well, caller. Caller, good
Volume.
evening.
We need some volume from that caller.
Caller, I'm hearing you, caller. Good evening. All right, I guess the caller's not hearing me for some reason. I don't know why. So, folks, what we can do, the other number is... Yes, caller, welcome. Are you hearing me, caller? Yes, are you hearing me? Tommy, are you hearing him?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I guess, all right, we're not hearing him. Okay. So here what we need to do. Folks, this is what we need to do. Folks, we need to use the WhatsApp number of 973-868-1444. Somehow I'm not hearing the caller. Caller is not hearing me. Hello, caller. Caller, are you hearing me? Hello?
I'm now hearing you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, caller. How are you? Good afternoon.
Cool. I'm glad for the show.
Yes.
I want to speak on the budget.
Sure.
Right? Now, this is nothing political. We're talking facts here.
Okay.
This is the last budget of the government in the 5-year term. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Next year budget will be in October, and general elections could be in December because the last one was in December. So they can't commit anything next year because people go say, "Mama guy in me."
But are we sure it's 24
year,
or is the next year or the 24 year?
With the people.
Tommy, hold on.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We listen, caller.
This is the year that you have to deal with the people. So therefore, $30 will be sort of unrealistic. But you could carry up old age pension to handle the old people, right? You could carry up NIS to the people. This will also help people, right? And you could deal with certain VAT items. Also, you could deal with a massive housing drive, right? Where you could decide we're going to put on 2,000 houses, 3,000 houses, and you employed a mass of young people in the construction of these houses so that you give young people work. Because I will tell you something. After 90 overs, the ball does be very hard to turn on the pitch. So don't feel you could come after 10 years and get that ball to turn. You have to make sure you do certain things now. And you have to deal with the people. You understand? You could drop VAT. $1 off a gasoline for the pump will make people so happy. Because if a man put 40 liters of gas, he's saving $40.
Yes, caller.
That he could carry home to his wife.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I have to say. You understand? You can't commit harshness this year, otherwise next year all your 3 stumps gone. All I have to say. My name is David. I'm one of the first callers after Wall Street. So you will give us our hamper.
Caller, thank you so much.
Right?
Thank you, caller.
Dr. Iwa, thank you for this station.
Thank you, caller.
But Anselm, before we move on, election is 25, no?
Yeah, election is 25.
Yeah, because he implied it was next year.
Yeah, but I think he meant 25. Hello, caller, you on Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics.
Pleasant good afternoon to you, Wall Street. Good afternoon to you, Tony, and good afternoon to Trinidad and Tobago. Wall Street, I have been following the politics for some time, and I realized that the whole dynamics of the politics has changed. And the caller previously rightfully said, we need to create employment for our citizens of this country. And the main reason why there's a lot of high-rocketed crime situation in this country is because there's unemployment, there's underemployment, there's no social programs being implemented and executed properly. Yes, we hear persons like Foster Cummins is saying, it have programs for the youth, but the youth don't want to take it. No, you all are not giving the youth the proper stipend. You all are hoodwinking the population and making the population believe that it have programs for the youth and it's working. I would like to call out Foster Cummins today because for far too long he has been saying that he's going to re-implement the youth camps and that the army and the military would be able to be the order of the day and look after these youths. If we have something for the youths to do productive, example, the youth camps that he have been trying to re-implement into society, and just now his budget, let's see what's going to happen, right? And nothing is being materialized. We here in Trinidad and Tobago continue with the lip service, and for far too long, we need to stop it. We hearing people just coming on the radio stations during the weekday and only giving lip service, and they believe that they could say this and say that and push people away, and they believe they could help Dr. Rowley and any other leader in this country win an election when it's about themselves and what handout they can get and to feed their own family. And they themselves, if they looked at their character in terms of criminality and crime, they have something against their name. We need to stop this nepotism in society and re-implement the youth camps so the youth of today can have something to do and stop the violence in school. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you, caller. So, folks, what we're going to do, we're going to go for a quick break here. And then when we come back, we want to take your calls again. Share the live. Iowa TV on YouTube, The Street 919 FM on Facebook, The Street 919 FM on Instagram. And we're actually taking your calls at 771-1791. That's 771-1791 or 342-0081. That's 342-0081. And we're also taking your calls on WhatsApp at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. We'll be right back.
1444.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Oni Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud.
Wow.
Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
They're looking for all kind of reasons to keep Calypso down. Raise your hand and support Croco.
By public demand, Croco is moving forward. With the full support of the icons and the hundreds who could not get in for the last two shows, come show your support and hear the four-time king do what he does best. Friday 13th October at Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin, and Saturday 14th October at Sanderson Park, Faizabad. Both shows 8 p.m. Croco say he ain't done yet because he has a massive bombshell to drop. Get your advance contribution tickets at Sanderson Park, Faizabad, and the Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin at 120. At the door, you pay more. Come sing along to some sweet kaiso at Sanderson Park, Faizabad, and Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin. Both shows 8 p.m. It's all for the love of kaiso.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to 91.9 FM and join us in the village with Dat Triplets every Monday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. We are here to fearlessly confront important issues and engage in objective discussions on the latest trends. You can also catch our live stream on Wzye 95.9 FM, New York and New Jersey. Get informed, get inspired, get educated every Monday, 7 to 10 p.m. right here on this radio station.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy and Anselm on 91.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. Again, people, share the live. Iowa TV and YouTube, The Street 919 FM on Facebook, The Street 919 FM on Instagram. And we're taking your calls at 771-1791. That's 771-1791 or 342-0081. We are also taking your WhatsApp call on 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Hello, caller. Welcome.
Hello, good day. Tommy.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Go ahead. Tommy's hearing you. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead.
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Program.
Hmm.
We don't want nobody call no politician name. You see them program in the week? You could go there and call politician name. This is a high class program. We don't want people call politician name. This program, you come with your ideas.
That's right.
You don't want nobody call no politician name. This program mustn't fall down like the other programs. This is a high class program. An intellectually high class program. Right? You want the government to put aside money for the back pay for public servants. So whenever they decide, the union and them decide that whatever they're taking, the money for the back pay is there. The money to pay the back pay for teachers, because teachers agree to take the 4%, we want the money put there so that the back pay could run this year. You understand? Amalgamated workers and them, the back pay, it run this year. Money for back pay does make people happy. But I'm telling you, if people had to call people name, minister name, on all your program, I go look for some gospel station to listen to.
All right, caller, let me ask you a question, caller. So how can we foster a sense of responsibility and accountability among young people to prevent them from engaging in criminal activities? How can we do that?
Caller, is he there? Are you there?
I think he's gone.
Yeah.
So the caller is gone.
Yeah, but that's true, Anselm. We really don't want people calling in and calling out people's names and so on. Let's talk about solutions and ideas, not about people so much. What say you?
Well, I think in the politics of Trinidad and Tobago, it's kind of hard for us to actually tell a listener or a caller that you can't call a person's name. I think, once you're not being disrespectful, and we're not going to allow that, but I don't think we can tell people that they can't call someone's name. Once they're not being disrespectful to that person, I am kind of on the fence on that, because, you can't just call and say, maybe you could call and say minister of so and so and minister of so and so, but I don't know. I don't know what you really can try to stop a person from, calling a person name. I think once you're not being disrespectful, I think it's acceptable. Not disrespectful. Because, it's like telling a person, that, you can't call Joseph Biden name, or you can't call Donald Trump name, So, folks, what happened is that the local numbers are currently not working. So you have to try to call us at the two WhatsApp numbers, which are 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or the other WhatsApp number at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And I think, Tommy, what we have decided, and the management of 91.9 have decided that, they want to program a balanced program, so to speak. And where is that everybody's allowed to have an opinion, and, I don't think we should try to stifle a person if that person decides, they want to call a name, once they're not being disrespectful. That's my take on it. Because
my take is that we are trying to foster people to think of solutions to some of the issues that we are facing in Trinidad and Tobago at this time. Yeah, you may want to call a name, but do not dwell on that. Dwell on what is a good solution to some of the problems and issues that we are facing at this time.
And I hear you, and I agree with you in that, at the end of the day, we are looking for solutions to some of the difficulties that we are facing, right? And I think solutions is very important, and that people should call in if they have solutions, right? So Tommy, let me take this.
You're muted.
No, Tommy, go ahead. I got to take a call. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there will always be challenges, and there's no question about the fact that those who we put in charge of our affairs are responsible for us. But at the same time, sometimes they need a little kick in the pants or a little prodding, or sometimes they may be bankrupt for ideas, and you may have to make suggestions as to how they can treat with some of the issues that you're facing and some of the challenges that you're facing at this time, and that should help.
You see, Tommy, I think that we as a people in Trinidad and Tobago, we have to start to come to understand that, at the end of the day, we are trying to do what that can benefit the country as a whole. You see, to benefit the country. So if you're out there listening, right, you can call us and tell us, look, like we asked about the budget. What type of things are you looking for in the budget, right? We ask the question again, how can we foster a sense of responsibility and accountability among young people in order to prevent them from engaging in criminal activities, right? What steps can we take to address the root causes of crime in our communities? Those are things that are important, and how you, as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, what do you think can be done in order to help these things? Because I think sometimes, even, many of us, look to the government for everything, right? I mean, the government has a role to play, but we also have a role to play. And what role are we playing in order to improve our communities? What are we doing to improve our communities? Are we taking an initiative? For example, Tommy, in our communities, we have a cleanup day, for example. Like, we take a day and we go clean up the community, right? That's just a day. That's our community. So we go out and we clean it up. Initiatives like that, taking a proactive stance in your community. What are the things we can do? Rather than us, sitting down and waiting for the government, to help us. What type of things are we doing?
Yep.
Yeah, because Tommy, it's very important, and I think that if you ask many people in Trinidad and Tobago, and you ask them about the budget, many people will say, well, are we going to pay lower prices for gas at the pump? Right? That's what people may say. Are we going to see a reduction in food prices? Right? Or they may say, are we going to see an increase in the minimum wage? Right? They may say that. Now, other people may say, right, what about the energy sector? What about foreign exchange? Is the budget going to help increase the limited access to foreign exchange, as an example? And these are all questions across the board in Trinidad and Tobago, right? And I think that everyone is entitled to their opinion. And I personally, don't want to stifle anyone's opinion with regards to things that are happening in Trinidad and Tobago. Someone is saying here, if it have no forex, that's what someone is saying in the chat. So we have a lot of things, and folks, coming up, we're going to give away 3 pairs of tickets to the Crow concert. We're going to give out 3 pairs of tickets to the Crow concert before we leave here today. Of course, this is Sunday Talk Let's Talk Politics with Tommy and Ansam. And don't forget, share the live. Share the live. It's Iowa TV on YouTube, the Street 919 FM on Facebook, the Street 919 FM on Instagram, and we're taking your calls. We're not taking your calls on the local phone numbers. We are taking your calls on WhatsApp at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
You have a call coming in?
Yes. Hello, caller. You on Sunday Talk? Let's Talk Politics. Hello.
Good afternoon to you. Let me say good afternoon to you, Wall Street.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And let me say good afternoon to our good friend, as my comrade call him Uncle Tony. And you know, once COP give you a radio name, it's a powerful radio name, and he calling you Uncle Tony. So I hope you accept my good friend, my comrade in this game, in this political battlefield, calling you Uncle Tony. Watch it, what's up, boy? Watch it, is you, is the man coming on Sunday, boy?
Well, Kingsley,
I talked to your partner yesterday, the before yesterday. Your partner guessing, boy, oh God, my friend.
let me say a special hello to Aisha Wells. Let me say hello to Aisha Wells. Yes. Hello to Aisha Wells.
Yeah, good afternoon, Aisha.
I see the same thing like you. Good afternoon to the Queen of the Airwave, Queen of Talk, Aisha Wells.
Yeah, Aisha Wells.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talking yesterday, we talked the day before yesterday, we talked last night, we talked it. I got your friends, so boy. Your friend just do it, boy. You see? But that
Kingsley.
My enemies there.
Kingsley.
Junior, but tell me my friend, you know. Yeah.
Kingsley, how my friend PNM Gemma doing? PNM Gemma, welcome to Sunday Talk. Let's Talk Politics. PNM Gemma said she go call the program, right? She said that, right?
Yes. She will call the program because the program is an independent program, and anyway, Laura to call it to say Rowdy is the greatest thing. So I hope to her. You know, PNM Jama, I name her the mother of the airwave because I am the king of the airwave, and we give her that title. You know what I mean? The mother of the airwave, and PNM Jama is the only person to stand up and say, Kingsley, do not call in, and she says PNM people, she really got that for them. She do not call in and trouble Kingsley or Kingsley there's stomach. Deal with him on the issue, not how he does stomach. So I respect her for that 100%, 1 million%.
So Kingsley,
because
what would you like to see in the budget, Kingsley? What would you like to see for the budget?
What should I comment to this watch? Watch it. And I speak to you, watch it today Sunday. And this morning I leave the house very early because I was excited for the show. So I went outside to take a survey. Watch it. If you see people rushing in the grocery, people are fighting, people are scared, people do not know what to do next after Monday. People are patiently waiting to hear this wicked, evil budget. This budget, it wouldn't be.
But Kingsley, the budget ain't read yet, or you go call it a wicked, evil budget.
Pass judgment before it even comes out.
The budget.
I predict the budget. Because after input, we budget for 8 years, they must predict we coming with. Watch it. I believe he wouldn't touch free will. I believe he because no, the country will go mad. He didn't touch free will this one. If he touch it, well, I'm gonna be surprised, right? But I know he coming after online. You see, if you're going to buy a jersey, you're going to buy a TV. I know he's coming for that. I know he's coming to ease off. You see, if you have a big yacht, a big house, we're tax free. You get exemption for free for that, like we do the last time. You have something, a big pass under he, because what I hear that he must know whoever yacht. He must know whoever yacht. So the budget.
Are you there? Is he there? Anselm, is he there? Kingsley? Anselm, can you hear?
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm hearing you. Yeah. Just had to take a call. Go ahead.
You have not show Monday, so when they call you now, and so tomorrow night we could discuss the budget. So I predict, and I wait to hear what PNM Rowdy, Junior Rowdy to say, and Barataria and all these PNM, because I look forward to hear Mammy, because the show is an independent show, right? Then I have a problem. So the budget will be about taxing poor people, suffering the schools, in opening the rope for the school, in giving pension more money, in giving grant, baby grant, in giving the self-help grant more money, the pensioners more money. It wouldn't be nothing about that. It wouldn't be. He coming to put chillers on the minimum wage. Chillers. If he touch the fuel and the gas and the diesel come along here, taxi fare will go up instantly one time and people pocket. So you give me and chillers by minimum wage and they raise it. Come on, that same chillers they give me, it had to go back in parts. It had to go back in gas. So the budget on the whole, after 8 years listening to him, but you could tell what the budget will be. It's not about open a rope for trying to get access easy for laptops. It's not about taking care of mothers and children, about the elderly people. No, the budget is here going to read. It's going to be tighten your belt and tighten your neck more than how it tightened I did for the last 8 years. Dr. Robbie and this plan, it is not to make this country know that we have money, no. Dr. Robbie and English plan is to keep the country to say that we have the money and we still make we survive.
Kingsley, we have 30 seconds before the break.
Yes. So much to say. I'll be back in.
All right. Thank you very much. Folks, we're going to go for a quick station identification. And remember, the views of the caller are not necessarily the views of 91.9 FM. I wonder if good things happen in the budget. I wonder what Kingsley will say, boy. Kingsley, if good thing happen in the budget, what you going to say, Kingsley? Oh, God, Kingsley, boy. Let me go for the break. We'll be right back.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Oni Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
They're looking for all kind of reasons to keep Calypso down. Raise your hand and support Coco.
By public demand, Coco is moving forward. With the full support of the icons and the hundreds who could not get in for the last 2 shows, come show your support and hear the 4-time king do what he does best. Friday 13th October at Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin, and Saturday 14th October at Sanderson Park, Faizabad. Both shows 8 p.m. Coco say he ain't done yet because he has a massive bombshell to drop. Get your advance contribution tickets at Sanderson Park, Faizabad, and the Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin at 1:20. At the door, you pay more. Come sing along to some sweet kaiso at Sanderson Park, Faizabad, and Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin. Both shows 8 p.m. It's all for the love of kaiso.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to 91.9 FM and join us in the village with Dat Triplets every Monday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. We are here to fearlessly confront important issues and engage in objective discussions on the latest trends. You could also catch our live stream on Wzye 95.9 FM, New York, New Jersey. Get informed, get inspired, get educated every Monday, 7 to 10 p.m. right here on this radio station.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy and Ansem on 91.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. We know what you're cooking. You have people with any anniversary, you have people with any birthday, but you could only call the WhatsApp lines today at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. So what I want to do again, I want to read the what we swear to here, the oath. We call this the oath on 91.9 FM. Oath. The oath of Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. And that is include yours truly and my co-host, Marshall Nisbet. I, Ansem Liborn, and Marshall Nisbet solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a fair and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open, constructive dialogue, the truth that serves the best interests of our audience and our community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity, ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. And folks, we have put that out into the space, Tommy, and we are going to uphold that. Right?
We have to.
Hello, caller. You're 91.9 FM, and let's talk. Let's talk politics. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You hearing me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear, caller.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You have to take off your radio in the background or your computer. Take off your radio or your computer in the background, caller.
What I'm trying to... Okay, you hearing me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you better now, caller. Go ahead.
Okay, what I need to get, first of all, welcome to the evening program. Welcome you.
Thank you.
What I'm trying to understand is your thoughts on the speech that the president gave in Tobago, on Tobago getting their own autonomy. Do you think that was something wise that she did? Do you think that the prime minister would have been upset with her going to Tobago to give that? Do you think it will bring about some kind of discord? I want to get your thoughts. Or do you think she should have just stayed out of that? I want to get your thoughts on that, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Caller, what do you think, caller? Because I think at the end of the day, let's take this call. Hold on. Hello, caller.
thing, caller, because I think at the end of the day, you know.
Hello, caller. You gotta turn down your phone, caller. Turn down your phone. I mean,
Turn
turn
on
down
your radio.
your computer or your radio.
Listen on the phone.
Good afternoon to the program, to Mr. Wall Street, and to your co-host.
Tommy.
To your co-host, Mr. Tommy.
Yes.
This is one
Good afternoon.
caller by the name of Mr. Tabakit here in studio.
Welcome, Mr. Tabakit.
Brother Wall Street, you hearing me?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. What I would like to see in the budget is all food price with immediate effect to remove all VAT on all food price. Secondly, I would like to see the minimum wage go to $20 and nothing more. I'll tell you why. If we get a higher minimum wage, what it means to stay, it could have a negative effect whereby people can lose their job. Why? You have to understand, an employer, they got to contribute a percentage to national insurance and other taxes and so on. With this coming out of COVID, so I want to be very, very cautious in regards to the minimum wage. I think $20 is not bad, and I hope that the government did not remove all entirely the subsidy in terms of gas and so on. I think it's not a good idea that the government should do that. And let me repeat this. I am saying if we want to help the poor and vulnerable, a good place to start immediately is to remove VAT from on all food items. I thank you, Wall Street, for giving me this opportunity. Tabakit out and off.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. Hello, caller. You on Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics. Caller, you have to turn on your computer or your radio in the background, one or the other. Listen on the phone, caller. Hello, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon, Wall Street. I'm Mr. Tommy.
How you doing?
Good afternoon, sir.
And look on the clean issue. But I feel this budget here tomorrow. There could be our people budget, you know. They could put something on disability and pensioners on them. Because there's no elections in the air, you know. So this budget here could be a budget to guide the people after so long. I want to shoot down the budget as that. I want to take it in tomorrow, and after I go shoot it down. I like the new blood on the radio, man. Let's keep up the good work. You and Tommy.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
love.
Right, all the time. Thank you. You know, folks, all I'm saying is that, and the gentleman wants me to give my opinion with respect to the president. You know, I believe, it is my belief that whatever the president is doing, right? That's up to the president. You know, maybe we can try to convince the president to do something else, Tommy, but she's the president of the country.
I think she knows what she's doing.
Well, I mean, when I look at the speech, I saw the speech, and then I saw what the THA chief had to say, Fali Chavez Augustin, you know, and there's been always the talk about autonomy in Tobago. And I mean, I think, you know, what we can do now, Tom, is ask people who listen in Tobago, because we are also live in Tobago, you know, call in and let us know what you think. What do you think about the president's speech, you know, regarding autonomy for Tobago? And what do you think Tobago will be looking for in the upcoming budget? You know, because during the last budget, Tommy, Tobago got 4.3% of the total national budget, right? So do you believe Tobago is going to get 4.3% again? Or are they going to get more? Or are they going to get less? Right? What do you think for the people in Tobago? What do you think this budget is going to allocate to Tobago? Is it going to be less than what they get this past budget, which was 4.3%? Right? Previously, they had gotten 4.5%, and then in 2021, they have gotten 4.3%. What are they going to get? We want to ask the questions, and we want you all, you know, as the people, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Let's talk about what we want. Let's talk about solutions. Let's talk about what we want. What are some of the solutions to the things that we are seeing in Trinidad and Tobago? Because we have asked the question already, Tommy. We have asked 2 questions, right? And we are looking for answers. We could always come here and we could always...
It seems as though even though those two questions are very important at this time, maybe it's of greater importance what is in the budget for the people at this particular time. I think we are not getting focused on answers on those 2 questions at this particular time. They are more focused on the budget. What say he?
Well, I think the budget is right ahead of us. The budget is tomorrow. And I think, if we are looking at it, people rather look at the budget than other things. But, the budget can also do other things, for other issues that's people are dealing with in the country.
Right.
So, I mean, Tommy, sometimes I sit and wonder, that we all face difficulties some way or the other. There's difficulties almost every day. We are facing difficulties here and there, But I will wait to see what they are going to give in this budget, because the last budget, Tommy, was $56.175 billion, right? That was in 22-23. In 21-22, that's the total revenue. The total revenue was $56.175 billion. In 21-22, the total revenue was $43.33 billion. And in 2021, the total revenue was $41 billion, 364 billion, 41.364 billion. And in 22-23, the oil price was $95 a barrel, and the gas price per MMBTU was $6. And in 21-22, the oil price per barrel was $65, that's US dollars, and the gas price per MMBTU was US $3.75, right? So we really have to wait and see,
what is the current oil and gas price?
That's a good question. I could look that up. What is the current oil and gas price? Let me look at that. Let me look at that quickly here. What is the current oil and gas price, right? What? So, folks, we like to look at things as they come immediately. What are the current prices for oil and gas? Oil and gas. Okay, let's see what that is. Right. So we let's see what this is. Okay, so the current, as of September 29, the price of WTI crude is $91.19 per barrel. Okay, and Brent crude is 93.19 per barrel. So let's take this call. Hello, caller. You on Sunday Talk? Let's talk politics. How are you doing?
Well, shit.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you honestly. I believe that president was sent into Tobago. I believe Dr. Rowley sent a day to do that bid. Because they have a plan to bring some bill to Parliament to talk about Tobago autonomy. They have a bill to bring. I bring the back what we check the last time. But if we think that they bring any bill, it is not for the people of Tobago. We, the UNC, who they need our majority, they need our vote, we're going to reject it again. The same way how they want to bring Kamala bill 15 years ago. And they get hold with a gun, they get charged. We ask them to bring the evidence and the facts because we give them a blind. Once we say, okay, only go ahead. When they come back to renew it, we ask them, show us the evidence and the facts that work. Because Faris tell us He know the criminals by name. He know them by Gary Difficult went on TV and we give them the blind. Parliament was called back. Oh, what you forget? What you forget? Kamala, it gave in. Parliament called back and the bill is passed. And when they come back for third, we say no, hold up. Hold up. Show us the evidence. Show us the impact. So we know that Dr. Rowdy is coming very soon with legislation and that bill to talk about Tobago. Telling me, we know that. We know that. So the bill in a case is a case the PNM billing. That's why that caller calling to ask that. Because it's a case, the billing. So when they bring it to Parliament and we reject it, they say, see the president call for it. The same way now, probably playing the games, but the president called for Kamala and Prasad and Dr. Rowdy to meet.
Kingsley, we have a next call on the line. Go ahead. We have a next call on the line.
Thank you, Kingsley.
It's a whole plan. It's a whole political all football kicking around.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we support Tobago getting autonomy, but under for the people of Tobago, not to benefit no politician, no big boy, or no big girl. The people of Tobago must benefit from that, and the people of Tobago must have an impact in that bill, in that decision they're going to bring it.
All right,
Kingsley,
Kingsley.
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kingsley.
Hello, caller. You're 91.9 Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. How are you doing, caller?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, caller. Hello? Yes, caller. We are hearing you. Go ahead.
Do we like our country? Hello?
Yes, caller. We are hearing you. Go ahead, caller.
Do we like our country? If we love this country called Trinidad and Tobago, right? We will sit down as citizens to try to work out what is best for our country. In this country, we don't vote in governments, you know. We vote out governments. And when a government comes in, they don't continue projects that the last government that you would see in other countries do. We in this country hate our own self. Right? And we should not be speaking about this is a plan and that is a plan. Because here what's going on? Gunshot could kill anybody. And we should sit down as citizens, regardless of party, and work out how we're going to deal with crime in a holistic manner. Right? This has nothing to do with votes. It has to do with life. Right? This is what we must do in our country. We must love our country. Because I will tell you something. Plenty of us don't have a visa. We can't run no way. Only a few that be able to go up America and go further. Right? And I am asking the question today. Do we love our country in heart and soul? Do we? That is my question I am asking today. Do we love our country in heart and soul? And if this has nothing to do with politics. This has to do with if you love your country with heart and soul.
So, caller, thank you.
Answer that question.
Right. So we're gonna ask that question, follow up and ask that question, caller. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you. Hello, caller.
Pleasant good day to you, Wall Street. Good day to you, Tommy and Trinidad and Tobago. Are you hearing me clearly?
We're hearing you clearly, Paul.
Good day, Paul.
Right. So let me say this, right? I must commend Nicole Dyer Griffith. I mean, we are looking at the situation of the crime and criminality in this country, but are we moving forward? Are we doing something, Wall Street? At least if it's something little so that our voices could be heard, somebody could sign a petition. And I must congratulate Nicole Dyer Griffith for making that first step in doing a petition for the removal of both Earl Christopher and Fitzgerald Hines. And in that petition, she was able to detail why, when, and how. Because not only because her husband was the former commissioner of police, but she recognized that it's actually leading up to 500 murders right now. And that is what we usually end off at the end of the year. However, we are now the 1st of October, and it's leading up to 500. And by her putting that petition out there, it speaks volumes. And I would want to also say persons need to join hands with Nicole Dyer Griffith and her husband. Because when you looked at the model that Gary Griffith had used when he was commissioner of police, it was similar. It was similar to the model that Randall Burrows had used in order to combat the crime situation in this country. And my question to the PNM, why are you so scared to join hands with law-abiding citizens who want better for Trinidad and Tobago? Is it because when you looked at the circle that you're in, that you afraid your circle will be dismantled because it appears or it's alleged or that your circle is part of crime and criminality? Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. So let me ask the question, right? So this is our balance program. This is all about balance. The question is this, right? If you get rid of Earl Christopher and Minister Fitzgerald Hines, all right, me and carry no briefcase to nobody, right? Then what next? So that is the question. What's next? After we get rid of Fitzgerald Hines and we get rid of Earl Christopher, then what's next? Right? So Tommy, we have to ask the questions, you know. Let me just quickly go to the chat here. Victoria says, caller, you are right about the question about love of country. It starts from there. Love your country. Judy says, well said indeed. Tropic says, good day, everyone. Arjun says, Tobago needs independence. Give Tobago independence. Denise says, good evening, Wall Street. Good afternoon, Wall Street. And Tommy. Arjun says, Wall's property tax will fix the road. Yeah. Carwin Ford says, congrats, brothers. Curtis Montresart says, good afternoon, everyone. So, folks, share the live, share the live. Iowa TV on YouTube, The Street 919 FM on Facebook, The Street 919 FM on Instagram. And we are taking your calls. Only WhatsApp calls today, ladies and gentlemen. Taking your calls on WhatsApp at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. We're taking your calls here on Sunday Talk. Let's Talk Politics with Anselm and Tommy on 91.9 FM. So we want to hear from Tobago, you know, Tommy. We want to hear from people in Tobago. We want to hear, you know, what are you looking forward to in this budget? What is the people of Tobago looking forward to in this budget? And Tommy, I staying out of that thing with that the president, because you could look at that from different sides of the spectrum. You could look at from many different sides of the spectrum. So I rather to hear the people's opinion about what they feel about the president's statement. What do they think about what the president said?
The president has a job to do and she's doing her job. That's my opinion.
Okay, there you go. There you go. You know, there you go. So we have still asked the question. Somebody said, balance. Okay, I'm listening to see if it is. Good afternoon. Somebody just sent a text on WhatsApp that said balance. Okay, I'm listening to see if it is. Good afternoon. But this is balance, you know. We and Victoria says, That's what Victoria says. Good question. If you get rid of the two as suggested, then what? Let's look at the type of murders first, and then we can talk. I'm just asking you questions, right? You see, because to me, we have to come up with solutions, rather than putting a Band-Aid on us. So let's find solutions, right? Hopefully, when the PNM and the UNC meet to talk about this committee of 8, hopefully, Tommy, maybe some things may come out of that meeting.
Hopefully, and it's quite possible, because what we want to really happen is that before a person commits murder, they think about what they're doing and think not to do it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me say good afternoon to you, Nadia. Good afternoon to you, Nadia. Again, everyone, the telephone numbers here are 973-868-1444, 973-868-1444, and 973-609-6509. This is a new program on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. And folks, we have said previously that in order for us to have this program on air, we have to take an oath and a pledge. And I want to read the pledge for you all again. I, Anselm Liborn and Marshall Nisbet, solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a fair and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to perform a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and our community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity, ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. And that is what we here are going to do on this program every Sunday from 1 to 2 p.m. called Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. So, folks, today's our first day, and we want you to call us and tell us, listen, how you feel, what you want to hear, because this is the balance. The balance. Yeah. We balance here.
All we ask is that you're respectful in the balance and don't be abusive or disrespectful. We won't tolerate it. And that's
correct. Correct is right. We want the balance. We want your opinion. We absolutely want your opinion. All right, let's take this call. Hello, caller. You're live. You're on Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy and Anselm on 91.9 FM.
Wall Street, good afternoon to you again. And good afternoon to you again, Uncle Tommy.
Yes,
Uncle
sir.
Tommy,
yes, sir.
In the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, for the past 8 years, the citizens of this country had no confidence in the budget. And the 8th budget that they read out, the things that they're going to do for us, they never do none. They never tell me they're going to close down Petrotrain and fire people in Wasa and fire people in TST and close down the steel mill. They never tell me they was doing them things. So this budget that we get with the ground read out over here, to me is a treacherous and vindictive, is a deceitful budget. I believe that the citizens of this country going to face. Uncle Tommy, let me tell you something. In the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, one of the richest countries in the Western Hemisphere, we go into 500 murders. And I watch in the children's, you see the places where they see about them little children? We was reported over 4,000 children in this country was molested. And nobody again lock up. Nobody again lock up. With all these children. In the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Uncle Tony, a school, they have at least 350 children in a school, a primary school. Uncle Tony, we done kill out a whole school already and going at the next one. In the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. We mind all the politicians in Trinidad and Tobago. We give them fancy vehicle to drive, fancy food to eat, nice luxury home to live in. And you know what they give us? They give us the lowest minimum wage. They don't want to raise the senior citizens pension. We have to say, thank God. Thank God Kamala spent 5 years there that the people them can get $3,500 today. And we are also say, thank God, is the UNC will raise minimum wage. Otherwise, today minimum wage pay them would have a $3.50. And we accept those things, not me, but many citizens of this country, especially from the black race, accept those things. And when people speak out of that, speak out against that, they cuss us and say we racist. We is UNC. But when minimum wage raise, UNC people alone no get it. Everybody does get it. When disability grant raise, is the UNC will raise that again, thank God for that. When all these things raise, UNC people alone does get it. The citizens of this country does get it. Wall Street, I want to tell you something, eh? You see all those HC houses that Dr. Keith Rowley had rotten now in Trinidad and Tobago, we spend billions of dollars to have them things so. And not this government, all of them rotten down. We spend, taxpayers spend billions of dollars building schools all over this country. 8 years now, because PNM built it, all them school and them are push, and PNM supporters thieving out the INM for it. That is fear. That is fear. That is wicked.
COP,
that is deceitful.
COP.
And that is the most ungrateful. Hello.
COP. How you know
Yes,
PNM people?
yes, Walsh.
How you know PNM people thieving out the iron?
Yes, because they build in the PNM constituency and the people them from Pinal and they going quite up there and do it. It's lighter for them to move up there. And for the carnival in Port of Spain over there, when the carnival people that was building the steel thing over there, is themselves went and TV talk and they say that on the news. But it's sad to know that we spend billions of dollars, taxpayers spending billions of dollars, and why a government will have these schools and them rotten down, grass growing on it, and especially in the PNM areas of them. You see Lavanti, Wall Street, the schools and them that it have right now there is what the colonial masters and them build. Most of them schools and them still have suspect. And this government will not fix that and elevate them schools and them so the children them get a proper learning. And those mothers and fathers and them contented with that. From the Caribbean Bridge, the whole of South down here have good schools. Everybody proud that the children going to school in them school. Go that in Belmont now, go in Lavantina in Belmont over the principal had was to stop parents. Just imagine in Trinidad and Tobago. The school had was to stop parents from coming in the school to drop the children in them. Why? Because other parents shoot behind other parents. That is how the community is supposed to be living. Right. And those mothers and fathers who are ashamed today to call this program, they support that. Why are you ashamed to call this program today?
No,
why Barrett are you ashamed to call this program today?
COP.
Why Rowley Jr. ashamed to call the program?
COP, we have a next call, but COP, today's the first program, man. You have to give them a little chance, you know what I mean? Today's the first day.
The shame!
No,
shame!
But today's the first day, though. We have to give them a chance.
But they're listening! They're listening!
Yeah, but let me get them an
opportunity. It's the whole week!
Yeah, but it's balanced.
Whole week!
But let me get them an opportunity.
Whole week they're listening. To see who is that coming Sunday?
Yeah, let me get them an opportunity.
They're listening right now!
Yeah, I know, but let me get them an opportunity. Let me take this other call, COP. All right?
All right.
Yeah, man. Bless. Hello, caller. Caller, hello.
Hello, caller.
Yes, caller, hello. Yes.
What this gentleman say is untruth about some of the schools and thing up in the north, right?
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, right, I am not ashamed to say that I am a member of the PNM, right? But when he come on the radio and says that PNM people that be thieving out steel and all kind of thing, I will have to send a protocol letter to the radio station, right? Because my integrity is being diminished by a caller to this radio station. Because
Caller, you went out.
Lost the caller?
No, you went out. Caller, you went out. Hello? Caller? He went out.
Yeah, but he was making a point there. How does COP know that these people who do the crime are paying them? He look at the party cards when he saw them. They split.
No, that's why I just asked the question. I don't think you could paint people with a broad brush, and say it's PNM people because, I don't think you could. That's why I asked the question. But
Yeah.
we lost the caller. That's why I asked the question. But Tommy, let's go for a quick station break. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics on 91.9 FM with Tommy and Sam and you on 91.9 FM. Don't forget, people, share the live. Iowa TV on YouTube, the Street 919 FM on Facebook, the Street 919 FM on Instagram. The telephone numbers here to call are 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. We'll be right back after this short message.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud.
Wow.
Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
They're looking for all kind of reasons to keep Calypso down. Raise your hand and support Coco.
By public demand, Crocro is moving forward. With the full support of the icons and the hundreds who could not get in for the last 2 shows, come show your support and hear the 4-time king do what he does best. Friday 13th October at Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin, and Saturday 14th October at Sanderson Park, Faizabad. Both shows 8 p.m. Crocro say he ain't done yet because he has a massive bombshell to drop. Get your advance contribution tickets at Sanderson Park, Faizabad, and the Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin at 1:20. At the door, you pay more. Come sing along to some sweet kaiso at Sanderson Park, Faizabad, and Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin. Both shows 8 p.m. It's all for the love of kaiso.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to 91.9 FM and join us in the village with Dat Triplets every Monday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. We are here to fearlessly confront important issues and engage in objective discussions on the latest trends. You can also catch our live stream on Wzye 95.9 FM, New York, New Jersey. Get informed, get inspired, get educated every Monday, 7 to 10 p.m. right here on this radio station.
back with you.
So,
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy and Ansem on 91.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. here on 91.9 FM. Share the live, folks. Share the live. Iowa TV and YouTube. The Street 919 FM on Facebook. The Street 919 FM on Instagram. And the numbers here. And this is a free call, ladies and gentlemen. A free WhatsApp call. It doesn't call you anything to dial these numbers on WhatsApp. It's a free call. Now, caller, can you turn down? Caller, can you turn down your computer, please? Hold on, caller. Hold a minute.
Good afternoon again.
Yeah, Tabakit, hold 1 minute, please. Hold 1 minute. Hold 1 minute. 1 minute.
My brother Wall Street, you hearing me, Tabakit here?
Yeah, turn down your computer or something in the background. We're getting a big echo. So, folks, yes, you can call us here on WhatsApp. It's a free call, 973-868-1444, 973-868-14. Tabakit, hold a minute. 973-868-1444, 973-868-1444, or 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Go ahead, Tabakit. Tabakit, you're on. Okay. All right, Tabakit, go on. We lost that one. So, folks, I want to do this again, okay? I want to read the pledge, the oath that Tommy and I took. And we are very serious about that oath. Let me read it again. Anselm and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a fair and balanced manner. But, folks, when we say fair and balanced, we cannot control what the listeners say or what the listeners do. However, we can control if they're being disrespectful. When I say control, right? We could have consequences for being disrespectful. But we cannot control what the listeners are going to say, right? So ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. Right? We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogues that serve the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Hello, caller. Caller. You on Sunday Talk? Let's talk politics, caller. Callers, listen to us on the telephone, not on your computer.
Or radio.
Or radio. Caller. Okay, caller not there.
Yeah, but I saw Nadia made some points in the chat.
Yes, caller, you are live. Let's call. Yes, hi. Yes, this is 919 FM. Hi, Peter. How are you? Welcome. Good afternoon.
Can barely hear it, Anselm.
Go ahead, caller. I'm hearing you. Yes, we're hearing you. Caller, turn off your computer or something in the background, caller. Hello, caller?
And speak directly into the telephone.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, when you call, please turn off your computer or turn off your radio. There's a serious echo in the headphones that I can hear. And I'm hearing you, but I'm hearing you through the computer or through the radio. Hello, caller. You on? Good afternoon.
And your co-host as well. I want to congratulate you from transitioning from a caller to
You can barely hear the caller.
Thank you very much.
Anselm, we can barely hear the caller.
on a couple of points that was discussed earlier.
Yeah.
Well, I'll treat with COP first. think he's a bit more mature than that, and I want to say to him I'm disappointed from that contribution from a PNM supporter who tends to enjoy his contribution from time to time. I'm a bit disappointed in that one.
Okay.
I want to go now to that point that you were speaking to earlier, as it pertains to the move of the police commissioner and the Minister of National Security and all of that. And I support your call, because you move them and then what? We have districts being managed by officers, and I want to challenge Trinidad and Tobago. How many of you all know your inspector for your district or your superintendent for your district, who is responsible for the day-to-day management of that district and how crime and crime suppression is done in that district? We need to get it more localized. We talk about decentralization, but none of them, you would hear them say that they starve for this, they starve for that, because Minister of National Security not doing this. The Commissioner of Police is not doing that. But the leaders, they are the ones getting the bashing, and we are the person we need to zero it in, not just on the entire police service, but the districts who are not performing. And I wanna urge them to get involved through the station councils and the activities of the police where they interact with us, the citizens. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. So, folks, I seen a lot of calls on the line, right? We're using the WhatsApp call. So just call back. If you don't get in, just call back. There's a lot of calls on the line, but we're just using the WhatsApp phone. Let me take this call. Hello, caller.
WhatsApp call, so just call back. And just call back.
Hello,
Turn off
caller.
your radio. Turn off your radio.
Yeah.
Good afternoon again, Wall Street. You hearing me, Tabaki there?
Yes, you got to turn down your computer or your radio in the background.
It's off. Everything is off. You hearing me properly now, Wall Street?
Yes, I'm hearing you properly now.
Right. And to Tommy there. Now,
Yes,
I just heard the last caller, and apparently like this is coming up on the front burner again and again. Let me ask you, Wall Street, and Tommy, your co-host. Before I come off, I would want to stay to interact with you. Do you believe the Commissioner of Police of Trinidad and Tobago is doing a good job?
Tabaki, what would you consider a
Yes,
good
Wall Street.
What would you consider a good job?
No, well, I ask you a question, and if you answer, then we can flow. Because if you ask me back the same question, which means we're not dialoguing.
No.
So I ask you a question. Sorry?
We are dialoguing, because you're on the phone on the other end, and I am over here on the other end, and I'm asking you, what would you consider to be a good job? Or would you consider Tabaki, a person who is commissioner of police, for the murder rate to be a certain number, for it to be under a certain number, for things in the country to be a certain way? Yeah, because
all right. Let me answer back let me answer the question.
Sure.
If you have surveillance and detection is at an all-time low, then you're not doing your job properly. And this is the problem here, because we're not apprehending people that committing murder. So to me, let me repeat myself, if detection and surveillance is at an all-time low, and if you to the head and you cannot turn around that, to me, that alone will disqualify that commissioner of police. Are you for or against in what I'm saying, my brother?
Tabakit, weren't we also against Jacob too? Weren't we also against Jacob too? When the whole country against Jacob as well?
I'm not dealing with Jacob is not in the hot seat. Okay. Jacob is not there. Yeah, we have to deal with the person who sits to the head of the chair. And I'm saying, if those two things, you see, I don't want to be repeating myself again and again, but I'm saying here, if detection and surveillance is at an all-time low,
but
to me,
Tabaki,
that is critical, Mr. Wall Street.
Tabaki, here is someone in the chat just says, caller, if they're not doing their work, then that's a problem. Right?
And therein lies the problem. You see, I'll tell you something. These people is being paid regardless of what you say or do. They are being paid to the end of the day to do a job. And she's the most senior of senior in the police service. And I'm saying she sits with the head of the National Security Council. And the information, they would have first-hand information, Brother Wall Street. And I'm saying if they have first-hand information and you still have detection and surveillance at an all-time low, what it means to say, look, out of respect, and I love to give people respect, you know that she's not competent. And Brother Wall Street, we got to call a spade a spade. This is not about who like who, and we need to be sympathetic and give that person a chance. I am saying no. And let me just add this name in the equation. Regardless to what you had to say about that man, Gary Griffith, he was getting the job done. And there is where he was looking at detection and surveillance. And any good commissioner worth his or her pinch of salt, and if they cannot deal with that, I am saying that person should demit office. I don't know what's your opinion. I'll come off the phone, and if you could help me and elaborate, I'll be thankful. Tabakit out and off.
Thank you, Tabakit. Thank you, Tabakit. Yeah. So for those who are calling, because we could only take one call at a time, right? There's so much calls on the phone, and we just have, one phone as opposed to all the other different phones. So again, the numbers are 973-868-1444. We only have a few minutes left. 973-868-1444. Right? Let me take this call. Hello, caller. You are 91.9. Let's talk politics with Tommy and
Good afternoon, Mr. Wall Street.
Yeah. Wait now. Is this PNM Gemma?
That's right.
Wait now, PNM, my family PNM Gemma, family from Thomasine Street.
Exactly.
From Thomasine Street in the back by Chumaka there.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know Charlie Ralston in Brooklyn? You know Charlie Ralston very well, Charlie?
Exactly.
PNM Gemma, I want to say this
I just want to tell Mr. Punji.
Yeah.
That is my first cousin.
Yeah, but I'm a friend.
My first cousin.
I'm a good friend, PNM Gemma. PNM Gemma, let me say this.
Yeah,
PNM Gemma,
yes.
Let me say this to you. Seriously. We do appreciate you picking up the phone and calling our program. PNM Gemma, you are welcome here at any time. Any time. Don't let nobody tell you anything, PNM Gemma. We's family and family first. Go ahead, PNM Gemma.
Yes, but anytime I come to talking about my PNM party.
No, you could talk about your PNM party here. You are welcome to call and talk about your PNM party. Nobody is stopping you.
Yeah, because listen to me. They're saying up all the bad things, but they're not saying about the good things PNM doing. They're doing a lot of good things too.
You see,
plenty good things they're doing too, but they're only pointing out all the bad things, but the good things they're not talking about that. I can't deal with that at all. At all. Not everything in Trinidad and Tobago bad. Not everything. Yes, it has something, because look at the crime. It is not nice, especially with those little children. You understand? That is a very sad thing. I had 23 grandchildren. You understand? And I love my grandchildren.
22
grandchildren? And how I love my grandchildren. 23 grandchildren and 8 great grand. I 71 years, you know.
I know that PNM
exactly.
Gemma. Yeah.
Yes.
PNM Gemma, let me say this to you. You didn't know we was family. Now you know he's family. You and I are no beef. We are no beef.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, man. PNM Gemma, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, but I really appreciate you taking the time to call us. PNM Gemma, tell your other friends.
How much I love my I love I love all my PNM and a special love for the PNM people. And I hate nobody, but a special love for my party and my people. Okay?
All right, PNM chairman. Thank you so much, man.
Blessings.
Yeah, man.
Blessings.
Bless. Yeah, bless.
I go on.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye. So, folks, you see, that's what it's about here, you know. We really give you guys an oath and a pledge, and we're serious about that. We're very serious about that. This is a platform where you can come and voice your opinion. Doesn't matter what party you support. This is about balance. We balance here. Yeah, we really mean that. That's why we had to sign, we had to agree to that oath and that pledge before we could come on here, you know. We had to agree to that, you know. And folks, you know what we are gonna do, right? We are supposed to go off on 91.9 at 3 p.m. But we're gonna continue the program, and we want you to continue to call us and let's talk. Let's talk. Because here we talk, we want to talk about all different things going on. Hello, caller. You're on Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics.
Call back again.
Yes.
All right. So good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
Now, the name really is the balance. But if I were to name the show, I would name it the New Generation Radio Talk Show, because I like the angle you guys come with, right? And the topic, I like staying on the topic.
Right.
So I'll just highlight a few things quickly. Yeah. So one of the things I want to talk about is I want to agree with Tabakit with the $20 minimum wage, because if you go too high, it might cause some issues, as Tabakit highlighted.
Right, caller.
Right.
Caller, I just want to interject a little bit. You see, caller, we have to be careful with increasing the minimum wage, because we could increase inflation as well. So we have to be very careful with that. All right? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying what it is. What I'm saying is, what Tabakit suggested, $20 might be good, because it has to reach that point, but we cannot go too high with it as well, because it could cause issues. That's what I'm saying, right? I would like to see the
Can't hear nothing. No audio. No audio, Anselm. No audio. There's no audio.
more things about Liba and what going forward with Liba, because it is, if you look at the country right now and where it is,
No audio. No audio. Are you hearing me?
And how we can help them. And this is
Tommy, we hearing the caller. Go ahead, caller.
So that's somebody things that we where Liba is concerned.
All right.
Because it causes our right?
Yeah, caller. Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome.
No, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, folks, we have just a few more minutes. Let me do this. Tommy, can you just take this for a few minutes? I gotta make a quick call. Tommy.
Yes.
Can you take it just for a few minutes? I gotta take a quick call.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have quite a bit of diverse perspectives on what's going on. We just have 1 minute left before 3 p.m. I'm not sure we can take many more calls at this time, but so far so good. In the chat, I see we have Denise.
So Tommy, just not to cut you off, but folks, we are going to be on until 4 p.m. We are going to continue until 4 p.m. So we are going to continue on 91.9 in Trinidad until 4 p.m. All right, so we're going to continue. So folks, on WhatsApp, again, you can reach us. Tommy, sorry to cut you off, but I just had us to call and get that confirmation. We're going to be on until 4 p.m. So we're extending 1 hour. Right?
Good news.
Good news. So, folks, we are still on until 4 p.m. Again, the numbers to reach us here are 973-868.
1444.
Correct. And 97. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. 973-609.
6509. Caller, you have a minute before we go for the break. Go ahead, caller. Hello, caller. Caller. Hello, caller. You have a minute before we go for the break. You have a minute before we go for the break. Go ahead. Okay. All right. So, folks, let's take that break, okay? It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy, Ansem, and you on 91.9 FM. We're taking all your calls. Everyone is welcome to call here on Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. We don't screen no calls. We don't stop people from calling. We don't stop you from giving your opinion. All we ask of you is that you give your opinion respectfully. That's all we ask of you. We want people from all different parties to call. Again, PNM Gemma, we appreciate you calling in, right? We're not going to disrespect anybody here on this program. This program is about balance. Balance, okay? Let's take that break. We'll be right back after this short message. Of course, folks, it's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy, Ansem, and you on 91.9 FM. We'll be right back after this short break.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Oni Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Wow. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
They're looking for all kind of reasons to keep Calypso down. Raise your hand and support Coco.
By public demand, Coco is moving forward with the full support of the icons and the hundreds who could not get in for the last 2 shows. Come, show your support and hear the 4-time king do what he does best. Friday 13th October at Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin, and Saturday 14th October at Sanderson Park, Fyzabad. Both shows 8 p.m. Coco say he ain't done yet because he has a massive bombshell to drop. Get your advance contribution tickets at Sanderson Park, Fyzabad, and the Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin at 1:20. At the door, you pay more. Come sing along to some sweet kaiso at Sanderson Park, Fyzabad, and Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin. Both shows 8 p.m. It's all for the love of kaiso.
Frustration get the better of you and make you do things you should never do. You got to keep the faith, you can't surrender. You never know, tomorrow may be brighter. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. as you have health and strength, reaching your goal, nothing should prevent. Every time you fall, get up again. Don't sit down there like that and complain. You got to stand up and continue fighting. Don't give up, keep courage, you must win. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now, we gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Tommy and Ansem. And you on 91.9 FM. I want you guys to listen to that as our anthem song. Don't give up hope now. We are not
Volume.
Yeah, don't give up hope now. Yeah, folks, that's our anthem song, right? Merchant, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. Don't give up hope now. We don't want you guys to give up hope, right? We want to keep hope alive. Keep, who used to say that? Jesse Jackson. Hello,
Right.
caller. You're live on Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics.
Let me say good afternoon to you, Washit, once again.
Welcome, Kingsley.
And Washit, what I want you to tell the listeners that it have a delay. It have a telephone.
Yes.
I can turn on the radio and I will hear myself after what I'm saying.
Okay.
So as a professional, as in this game for the last 15 years, I will advise the callers who want to get in, naturally load down your device, either a radio or computer, because it have a delay because of how old in the States, it have a delay. So naturally load down all your device before or the calling. And what I hope you keep on telling the caller, because some callers need to be some callers just want to hear yourself. So you have to load down the radio or your computer, whatever the device you have, before time the phone start to ring, the first ring, load down the device. I think that they're gonna hear you still after they're going to, because it have a delay. Because when I come off the phone, I will still hear myself for some seconds before it come back to this. But if you understand what I'm saying, I know I am a UNC supporter, a caller, activist. I promote myself as a UNC. Nobody official in the UNC Kingsley out and talk for the party. But I know once me in libel and scandal, nobody name will make allegation against nobody. My UNC party will have my back on that behalf. Once me in libel and scandal, and I do not libel and scandal or make allegation, but I ask questions when I call in on the airwaves. I answer for a while. Before this Aisha program, I used to say, because that is my disclaimer when I call in. I do not make allegation. I do not libel or scandal nobody name, but I ask questions. Wash it. I'm a UNC, and when I call on Juju Love Show, she does give me a 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And what I'm going to say, it moved my heart to see PNM Gemma calling on the program.
Yeah, Kingsley, I ain't gonna lie
We
to you.
know-
Kingsley, for real, boy, for real, Gemma, your PNM Gemma, go to the head of the class and PNM Gemma. This is not politics, Yeah, no man, full 100.
Because after the opening of Parliament, to see UNC MPs taking selfie with PNM MPs, I want to thank PNM Gemma for being brave, and I know she colleagues might be vexed with her for calling on the program here. But after seeing the Parliament open,
Kingsley, wait, let me stop you. Why should they be vexed though? Why? She have an opinion, right? She tells you she's a full supporter of the PNM. She loves this. That is her opinion, right? You come after Kingsley and you tell people you are UNC.
She's a
Go ahead.
Yeah. She's a PNM and I'm a UNC and I love her. You know what I mean? She has called me when she heard me talk about she Prime Minister, but she just cussed my ass. hang on the phone and me. The next day, she coming back and we talk like normal. So we understand, it don't make politics any day we have to live here. When she come, she said, oh God, look what she look for, she costing me prime minister, tell me the prime minister alone. And she, oh God, look, my pen, she costing me prime minister. And she calling me. I don't know what them call them. You know what I mean? That is the politics about. That is Bajo Pandey and Manning. That is Bajo Pandey and Manning. After all, we have to live here. And if you say this program, we know Wall Street, we know you defend the PNM. That's for 1 year, but for years. Sharon Felix, know that, Aisha Wells, know that, let it be real. Julia Davy, know that, let it be real. And many other true UNC, true PNM, know you. About that, you just grunted and you still really vote for no that party. You and I all your vote like all of them. Wicked all the yes. You and I all your vote.
Let me take a next call.
They decide.
We have a next call.
Huh?
Let me take a next call. We have a next
well,
call.
well, I will have to give away because I want to hear because I will have to give away. No
All
problem.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You see, Tommy, that's what it's about. It's about that this platform here, right? That we have this platform and we call it Let's Talk Politics, Sunday Talk, and we call it the balance because we want to hear different ideas and different opinions, right? And let me say hello. Let me say hello to all my co-presenters here on 91.9. Let me say hello to Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne on the morning, the Titans of Democracy, a long-standing program on 91.9 FM. I remember Sharon Felix from a long time ago, Bruce Wayne. And then we have Dale following up, Daily Voice on 91.9 FM. Sometimes Dale's joined Bruce Wayne and so on. Yeah? Well, let me take this call. Hello, caller. You're on Let's Talk Politics with Tommy and Anselm on 91.9 FM.
Yes, pleasant good day. I want to make a few contributions.
Sure.
One, as a point to the budget, I would like to see the government remove VAT off of food prices totally across the board.
Okay.
Second, a few callers back talk about the president and the issues of Tobago. Now, the previous president, when the previous president had nothing to say concerning anything, people were saying the president is an absentee president, I understand that. Now that we have a president that is talking about the issues, people have an issue with the president talking about the issues. Apparently, Trinidadians don't know what they want from a president. Second, this country needs constitutional reform. We have outgrown our constitution. Most of the people of this country don't even know the constitution. Our constitution is written in such a way that the average person does not understand the constitution because it is cumbersome. It is written in a cumbersome way. Second, or third or fourth point is that this guy that called a couple calls about COP. Now, when you're calling and you're making your contribution, I doesn't like when callers saying things that they hear the political leader regurgitate on a platform. Come on, people. Come with things that make sense. Come with things that is truth. Now, I was a PNM supporter. I have never supported UNC, but I am now a PEP supporter. And people let us give Philip Alexander a chance because he have ideas and he have something better for the country.
Caller,
my contribution.
Caller, don't go away, caller. Caller.
Sure.
Caller,
Yes.
you see, this is what we are about here, caller. We want to hear people like your voice. And you could come on this program and say you support PEP. We don't have a problem with that. We want to hear you guys' opinions and what you guys think about what's going on. That's what this is about. We talk it balance and we really, caller, we so real about that. We come up with our oath and our pledge, you know. Have you ever heard anybody come up with an oath and a pledge on any radio station in Trinidad and Tobago?
No, I have not heard anybody came up with any oath and any pledge.
And we have an oath and a pledge.
My thing is, people in this country, we just study party and we vote in party. and we're not voting for the issues, we're not voting for the constituency. One of the things we should do as change to the constitution is that when you have your representative and your representative not performing, you should be able to call an election in that area and remove the representative, as opposed to waiting for 5 years to remove the party. And that is one way that these politicians will perform. Once you know our area mover could call for election and remove the MP, Pinal could call for election and remove the MP once the MP is not performing. I am betting you 100% that these politicians will get pulled up by the bootstrap and start working for the people and not against the people. Because right now they are working against the people. All the studies, the party in power, and nobody can move them until 5 years pass. And this is not working for our country.
Caller,
this is not working for the people of Trinidad because it's working against us.
Caller, I want to say to you, tell a friend to tell a friend. We have a program at 91.9 on Sundays from 1 to 3 p.m. And we'll be going till 4 today, caller. Tell them they could come and express their opinion here on 91.9 every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Thank you so much, caller.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I'm enjoying your program.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You see, folks, this is what this is about, you know. We really, you know, we didn't just come and start to talk to you and give you a 6 for a 9 or anything like that. We didn't just come and talk to you with this, with that. And all you could hold us to our oath and our pledge. We come up with an oath. Never in the history of talk radio in Trinidad and Tobago, in the history, have anyone ever come up with an oath and a pledge. Have never come up with an oath and a pledge. Yeah? Hold on, let's take this call. Caller? Hello, caller? Caller, hello? Hello, caller? Caller, please call the 973-868-1444 number. Please call that number.
Hello?
Yes, because we're not hearing your caller.
Hello?
Caller, please call the 973-868-144 number, please.
Hello?
Yeah, we can't hear the caller. You got that call. We'll have to call the other. So, folks, let me finish here. You see, in the history of talk radio in Trinidad and Tobago, there has never been a talk radio program that came up with an oath and a pledge. And we had to come up with that oath and a pledge to the management of this radio station. Yes, and we did it, and we read it for you, and we're going to continue to read it for you. Right? But anyway, I was just finishing it. I want to say to Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne on the Titans of Democracy in the morning, Daily Voice, he joins in the morning sometimes. And then as we go on, we have Pastor Google with Constructive Talk. Right? Then after that, we have Julia Davy and Mr. Aruka with Juju Love. They call them the No Safe Zone. We call us the Balance Zone. As the No Safe Zone, the Balance Zone. And then at 4 to 7 p.m. is TC and Heavy with, I think they call them, the People's Party or the People's Forum, whatever it is. And then, folks, and then on Sunday, we start the relay here at 1 p.m. Let's Talk Politics, Sunday Talk with Tommy and Ansam. Right? So, folks, that phone, there's a little problem with that phone. So, I am happy to see that a person from PEP could pick up the phone and call here to this program on 91.9 FM. What do you say, Tommy?
Yes, definitely, and they won't be cut off because of their affiliation, because as far as we're concerned, it's country first. So it doesn't matter what party you're in. All we care about is your country, or who cares about our country. Patriotism is what we promote.
Yeah, but Tommy, hold on, let me take this. Hold on. Yeah, Tommy, I wholeheartedly agree with you. We're getting so many phone calls. Since we only have this one phone that we are using, you know, we could only take one call at a time, you know, here. You know, Tommy, it is so important. It is so important. Yeah, all right. Thank you very much, Troy. TC and Heavy. Right? Yeah, Denise says, yes, immediate. Be the change you want to see. Right? Be the change you want to see.
That's right.
Right? And we have to tell you all, we have to be honest with you all, yeah? On this program, we originate, we don't imitate. We originate, we don't imitate. This is a program that will be like no other program in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Tommy and I can guarantee you about that. Guarantee you. That's why we want to hear your opinions on the budget. We want to hear your opinions on think and improve your community. We want to hear those things. And it is important, eh? Hold on, eh? Tommy, take it for a minute. Let me tell this person to call you.
Yeah, we like he said, we want to hear your opinion on crime prevention. We want to hear your opinion on the budget. We want to hear your opinion on working together as a community, as one. Not I'm PNM and you're UNC and I'm PEP and you're whatever. And so we can't talk. Everybody must talk. Dialogue is a must. If we have dialogue and if we can talk, we can get resolution to some of the issues. Because we are sure about one thing: where there's light, there's hope. So let's live and let live as Trinidad and Tobagonians. One people, one destiny. We can't go wrong. We could never go wrong once we know we're all in this thing together. We're one people. Country first. Yeah. We'll get there. One Sunday, one step at a time. We'll get there. We're not in the business of cutting people off when they say their opinion. Because your opinion is very important and valid to us. Denise Cheese in the chat. Denise, I appreciate some of the things that you keep saying. So do I appreciate Nadia. Joy Smith, I see you inside. Who else is in the chat? Let's see some of the folks in the chat and what they're saying.
Yeah, Tommy, we're just trying to handle some of the situations here with the phone, right? So, folks, this is our first day, and we are so happy with the people that are calling in and giving your opinion. We want your opinion. That's what we want. We want your opinion. We could give you our opinion all day, but we want your opinion. Hello, caller. You're on Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics.
Good afternoon. And this is what I'm trying to say, Wall Street and Tommy, right? When you come out seriously in terms of your program, people run and hide in the hole, right? And this is the thing. You want to talk about country first. You want to talk about for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago. But when you here now have a program, all the PNM Zanjiquel run off the station, don't want to call in and contribute. And even if they're contributing, they're attacking people. Let me be real here. Let us be real here. They're not balanced. They're very biased.
But Paul, wait, Paul. But let me don't call them.
You understand?
But let me don't call them no names now. Let me keep it
no,
civil.
I didn't curse. I wasn't disrespectful.
No, you said the Z word. Let me keep it civil. Let me just keep it civil. Yeah, let me keep it civil.
So I'm simply saying they don't want to come out and support here or support for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago, but they're running the hole and they want to talk the program or bash what people have to say. We have to be real about it because they like to come on their program, what they're getting their voices to be heard and propaganda and all these kind of. They like that bacchanal and drama. But when it's something serious for the country, they back away and they run in the hole. You understand? You ain't see we living in a hypocritical society? Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
We're not going to encourage the name calling. No, we're not going to encourage. And Paul, you know you're good with us. But let me keep it civil. Keep it civil and let me stay away from the name calling. You know what I mean? And Caribbean Soul, I hear you guys talking about wage raiser. And it is something we have to look at very carefully. But you have to take into consideration, if we raise wage, if we have a wage increase, it could also lead to a high rate of inflation. We have to be very, very careful. And I'm just telling you all from an economic perspective. All right? We have to be very careful. Go ahead, Tommy.
I know what you're saying is correct, that we can get inflation, but inflation can be managed, or should I say price gouging can be managed also. Because, I mean, not because there's an increase in wages, every single merchant has to start raising prices out of the ceiling. I think that's it. That's unfair. And not only that, I think that can be controlled by the authorities if they put the right laws in place and enforce them to make sure that there's no price gouging.
Yeah, well, yeah, Tommy, I think things have to be put in place. But if you ask the economists in Trinidad and Tobago, right, they will tell you that. You see, Tommy, there are other things that happen when there's a wage increase, You understand? Because the employer has to pay more, right?
Agree.
If the employer has to pay more, what do you think normally will happen when I as an employer, to fork more money out of my pocket to pay my employees?
You have to make an adjustment in your good or service.
Not only that, but what else? What only that? Not just in your goods and services, because I'm paying more.
Your expenditure goes up.
Yes, the expenditure goes up. But is it a possibility, Tommy, now that I may decide that, you know what? In order for me to pay this rate now, I have to lay off people. You see? So I think all I'm saying is that is something we have to be very careful that we want to ask for. Hello, caller. You're on Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics.
Yes, man. I appreciate very much. Good evening.
Good evening.
Now, let me start off by saying is I am a person love the balanced way how this program started off. I appreciate that. I don't really call radio, so I just more prefer to listen and hear the views of people. But this program is start off very interesting, and it has given me the encouragement to call. So let me be clear here one time. I am a supporter of the People's National Movement, and I support the People's National Movement based on policy. So people can argue what they want. In my opinion, this is the government that have the best policy that is existing to manage the country's affairs. And we could have our varying views on that. Nobody, at least, I think, because of you, Mr. Wall Street, and I think I should just drop this in here, because of you tend to, although you just say is a PNM supporter, or you have been supporting the PNM, you more tend to be, your discourse seems more likely to favor the UNC. So I say, based on the fact that PNM supporters are hearing you being a major host on this program, they will tend to wait and see how the program is, how balanced Wall Street is, and then when people feel satisfied, they will now begin to be open and call. Just like me, I find, well, yes, Wall Street sounding good, it's sounding balanced, and I like how the program goes, so I could take my little tricks and open with that.
Caller, can I ask you a question? Caller, can I ask you a question? Caller, let me ask you a question, right? I hear you, right? And I'm full 100% with you. Caller, let me say there's something happens, and I am opposed to what happened now. All of a sudden, I will lose credibility with you as far as my opinion is concerned.
Mr. Man, you have no credibility to lose. I feel if the government doing first to begin, let me say, if the government doing something that I do not appreciate, as much as I said I am supporting them based on policy, I am a person who will just like it is. Hey, I disagree with all it. I do not like this, I do not like that. However, I'll be quick to add, I think you get more of that from the PNM supporters. I think the PNM supporters more likely to express their displeasure with the operation of the government rather than supporters of the UNC.
Publicly or privately?
Publicly.
Okay.
Publicly. You see, like how you will do it, you will say, I was one of the main PNM supporters. and you will come out and say, hey, if the government do like this, they do like that, the downtrodden, the poor and oppressed, the 26%, and all that kind of thing. Yes, you have the right to that. As I say, I could call and give my opinion, but I prefer just to listen it out and hear what people are saying. And maybe this is one of the programs I feel I could make a better interjection, because I am the kind of person like to be balanced, and it is encouraging with what I am hearing here today. Once we maintain that, because already I don't start to hear people making comments and statements that I disagree with. You know. I don't feel like Rowley Jr. and Barata, them fellas are afraid to call this program, but I just be there waiting and listening out to see, well, what direction it's going. And then eventually, look, Pierre and M. Gemma calling and give you 2 cents. And I think people just playing it out nicely. And then when they satisfy, well, yes, the program appear to be balanced. As the host and then make the pledge and when you hear all that, then you will find a little more people jumping
one
on,
last
because it
question
could make good.
Well, one last question before you go. Have you ever heard on radio in Trinidad any radio host read a pledge? Or
No, I never hear that.
Okay.
And that is probably a good example for what you're setting there. It's a good precedent that is being set. And I think other people should take up that precedent and go with it.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you much for giving me the little opportunity, brother.
No, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Good day, caller, and thank you.
Yeah, caller. Thank you. Caller, let me do this for you, caller. Let me do this for you. Let me do this for you. Let me do this for you, caller. I'll go. As you can see, right, we have Tommy, we have first-time callers. You understand? This is the first day of the program, and we have first-time callers ever to the radio station. So we are going to continue along, you know. We are going to continue. But folks, we also have to understand that since this is our balanced program, we will be bringing MPs from the different parties, representatives from the different parties. So this is our balanced program. So MPs from the PNM, the UNC, right? Representatives from the NTA, representative from the PDP, representative from the TPP, right? Representative from the PEP, representative from the Farmers Party, representative from the TDDF. It sounds like if the Trinidad Tobago Defense Force, but that's our party too, the TDF. Yeah, we bring in representatives from all parties. And you all out there, you all can have discussions with them. This is not about Tommy and I, you know. This show is not about Tommy and I. This show is about the people, and the people who want to represent the people. And when they come in here, they are going to have to be able to answer questions from the callers, right?
So you're going to have representatives from the PDP. I heard you say.
Yeah,
you're going to call both the dog and the leader.
No. They said the dog no longer there.
The dog leave the party.
Let me say hello to Watson Duke and Tobago. Now, folks, let's go for a quick station break here. Of course, this is Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy Ansem and you on 91.9 FM. You know, stay close, people. Right? We'll be right back after this short message. Be coming back.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud.
Wow.
Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
They looking for all kind of reason to keep Calypso down. Raise your hand and support Coco.
By public demand, Crocro is moving forward. With the full support of the icons and the hundreds who could not get in for the last 2 shows, come show your support and hear the 4-time king do what he does best. Friday 13th October at Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin, and Saturday 14th October at Sanderson Park, Faizabad. Both shows 8 p.m. Crocro say he ain't done yet because he has a massive bombshell to drop. Get your advance contribution tickets at Sanderson Park, Faizabad, and the Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin at 1:20. At the door, you pay more. Come sing along to some sweet kaiso at Sanderson Park, Faizabad, and Garden Jewel, South Central Road, Point Fortin. Both shows 8 p.m. It's all for the love of kaiso.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to 91.9 FM and join us in the village with Dat Triplets every Monday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. We are here to fearlessly confront important issues and engage in objective discussions on the latest trends. You can also catch our live stream on Wzye 95.9 FM, New York, New Jersey. Get informed, get inspired, get educated every Monday, 7 to 10 p.m. right here on this radio station.
We are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy, Ansem, and you on 91.9 FM. Yes, folks, share the live. Share the live. Iowa TV on YouTube, The Street 919 FM on Facebook, The Street 919 FM on Instagram. And we're taking your calls at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. And folks, these calls are all free. Once you go on WhatsApp, you put in the number, you go to WhatsApp, put in the number, it's going to come up, you save it, and you're right inside. You're inside Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. And folks, let me read the oath for you all once again. This is an oath that Tommy and I took. An oath/pledge with respect to this program. I, Anselm, and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a fair and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering an open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interest of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of the program. And folks, we are going to uphold that 100%. And folks, we want to have a quick giveaway, right? We have to give away some tickets for the Crocro bash that we're advertising. We're going to take the first 3 callers the first 3 callers to 973-868-1444. Just use that number, 973-868-1444. Each one of these callers is going to get a pair of tickets to go to the Crow Bash. And that's how we started here on Sunday Talk. We want you to be involved, and we want to give you something. So, we're not just coming and asking you for something. We coming and giving you something. There's a quote that says you make a life by what you give rather than what you receive. And I want to say something, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Luther King says, you don't have to see all the stairs in the staircase. You only have to see the first flight. You don't have to see all the stairs in the staircase. You just have to see the first flight. So that's the giveaway with respect to those tickets there. Right? Let's take this call. Hello, caller. Where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Trinidad.
Where you calling for, caller?
I'm calling for the ticket to go Crow, either Faizabad or Garden Village.
You're calling for the tickets. All right, caller. Caller, is that easy, Is that easy, You are the first winner. You are the first winner. Go ahead.
I can't get through the WhatsApp with this number.
Yeah, no, the other number, there's a little something with the number, but you get through here, man. You get through, you're inside.
Yeah.
You get through. So I'm going to take the number.
Is it 13th and the 14th of the show?
Yeah, you're inside. All right, so caller, what you have won a pair of tickets, and not, we have won a pair of tickets, caller, to go to that show.
Right.
We have your number here.
Right.
We will call you after the show and where you can pick up your tickets. All right?
No problem.
Thank you so much. There you have it, folks. It's that simple.
Right.
Yeah, man. Bless. It's that simple, folks. Simple call. Call the program, and you will get. We're giving out 3 pairs of tickets. 3 pairs, pairs. So if it's you and your significant other, or you and your other. don't you know that?
I hope you're not promoting bad behavior.
No, it's that. Maybe you and your other. Your other. We don't want people to go with you and your other. We just want to go with you and your other.
Significant.
Yeah. Put significant in front of it, Tommy. That is what we want. We wanted to go just significant other. We don't just want the other. So, folks, we're giving away tickets now. We already give away a pair ticket. We have two more
pairs to give away.
Yes.
So, first come, first serve.
That is it. First come, first serve. Okay.
And the number to call is 973-868-1444.
Yeah. I'll text me here, boy.
That's a WhatsApp number.
Yeah, let me see if I could read this on my WhatsApp here. All right. I wish they'd say tickets. Gosh, I wish he did say tickets. It's tickets, we say, man. We have 3 pairs of tickets. We give away 1 pair already. We have 2 other pairs left to give away. 2 pairs. Thank you, Tommy. 2 pairs. Sometimes, So, Tommy.
A pair's 2, so that's 4 tickets.
Correct is right. So, Tommy, tomorrow is a big day in Trinidad and Tobago. And many people are looking budget day. And I am looking keenly to see, exactly what happens with the budget. We can't predict, right? But there are some things we can say we would like to see in this budget. We like to see something with respect, to high food prices. We would like to see something with respect to crime. We would like to see something with respect to accessing foreign exchange. We would like to see something with respect to the energy production. We like to see something with respect to a wage increase, but that's something we have to be very careful with because of inflation, and we just want to be careful about that. Now, in addition to that, maybe we would like to see something about the Trinidad and Tobago Revenue Authority, and VAT. So these are things that, from my perspective, that, we might want to look at, to take a look at as far as the budget is concerned, and that will have, an effect. Because most of the time when we talk budget, Tommy, we talk about, boy, we hope they raise We hope they raise the price of gas. You know, we hope they raise this and we hope they raise that. You know, so let's wait and see. The last budget in 22-23 was a 56.175 billion budget in total revenue, right? And then the oil price per barrel was $95 a barrel, and the gas price per MMBTU was $6. And previously in 21-22, the oil price per barrel was $65, and the gas price per MMBTU was $3.75. And Tommy, we had looked it up. I think we had said
91 currently.
Yes, and 93 currently, right? You know, for
which
the
is
different,
slightly lower than last budgets.
right. So if we taken that as any, you know, picture, indication, you know, we might think that there's a possibility that it might be lower than, you know, $95, you know, possibly. You know what I'm saying? So, and then again, I want to thank all those people that called in on the program, all those people. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And folks, that was only with respect. Denise G says, Wall Street, behave yourself. Hello, caller. You on Sunday
Wall
Talk? Let's
Street.
talk politics. PNM Gemma, you win 2 tickets, PNM Gemma. Don't worry. Go ahead. PNM Gemma, I will have somebody deliver the tickets to your house.
Yes.
Listen, I having somebody deliver the tickets. You don't have to get up of your house. Don't get up of your house. You getting PNM Gemma, you getting a FedEx, a TT Post, a UPS, you getting DHL, you getting all them deliveries straight to your house.
Oh God, look.
PNM Gemma,
that's so important.
PNM Gemma, I'm telling you, you know, I don't want you to leave your house. You're not leaving your house, you know. And if, listen, I put in a temporary CCTV camera right in front of your house. If I see you go out there to try to go and pick up them tickets, you're in trouble, eh? I'm telling you one time.
Mama.
PNM Gemma, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. Tell all your friends and them. Tell all your friends and them. Tell them come. Tell them we coming. All right, PNM Gemma, thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye-bye. So, folks, we have one more pair of tickets to give away. One more pair of tickets. You know, call us 973-868-1444. And don't forget, folks, share the live, Share the live. Iowa TV on YouTube, the Street 919 FM on Facebook, the Street 919 FM on Instagram, and you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. So call us. We have one pair of tickets left. The next caller to this program, Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics, you win yourself a pair of tickets to go to the Crocro event. Tommy, we're almost coming up on the time. And we want to say again, Tommy, to thank you to the management and staff of 91.9. And we want to say to all the hosts on 91.9, Sharon Felix in the morning with Bruce Wayne, Dale the Voice, Pastor Google with Constructive Talk, Julia Davy and Mr. Ruka, TC and Heavy. And let me say, Precious, you're very precious, eh? Don't care what they say. You're precious, too bad. You're precious, boy. I watched Precious show yesterday, you know? Precious, yeah. Of course. And Naka, I don't call Naka too. Chanel Webb, who reading the news. Yes, Chanel Webb reading the news, boy. Chanel is taking that 12 o'clock news, you know, Chanel. And Naka, I feel you're going to get Andre Batiste competition with sports, you know. I just feel so, you know. Because when I see you reading them sports, but I say, oh God, I say Naka real sports. And the weatherman, I forget the weatherman name, you know. Weatherman is real weather, is weather after weather. What was that song they sing? Feta after feta. It's weather after weather after weather after weather, you know.
All right.
But no, folks.
And also we want to thank the advertisers, O'Neill Rental and Crocro.
Correct is right. You know
I wonder if I could book a self-driving car by O'Neill, boy.
Yeah, you got to get in contact with them, boy. See that they might have a Tesla, you know. Tesla. You might have a battery operated Tesla, you know, Tommy. You go down there and you drive, you just sit down in the back. You know what I mean? That is a Uber. That is a Uber without a driver.
Right, a driverless Uber.
Yeah, you get an Uber without a driver, boy. Yeah, big things are going, as they say. So, folks, we have to tell you all, we appreciate all the callers, all of you. And we're going to continue with this type of program here every Sunday, where each and everyone is welcome to come in here. Sunday talk, let's talk politics. All right, we're keeping it clean and nice. Everybody have an opinion. They can express their opinion. You know what I mean? And that's the way, that's how it's going to be. We stated our oath to you, and we're going to continue to uphold that oath by any means necessary. So, folks, we have one more pair of tickets to give away. Call us now at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And of course, Tommy, before we go, we had asked the question, right? And we want you to think about these questions, you know, because we believe that these questions are very important. Let's repeat those questions for you that we asked, Tommy.
I think after the budget, we're going to revisit those questions, because at this particular time, we realize that the focus is on the budget. People are probably nervous as to what would happen tomorrow when they read the budget. But life goes on. Regardless of one way or another, if it go up, it go down, whatever, life goes on. So let not your heart be troubled.
All right, let's take this call. Hello, caller. You on Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Tommy and Ansem. How are you?
Singing back.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, caller. How are you?
Yes. Wall Street, good evening. This is Bridget.
Bridget.
It's Parsley Street.
Oh, God. Bridget from Parsley Street, boy?
Oh, it Wall Street. Yeah, it's Bridget. Yes.
Bridget, Parsley Street, boy. My old stomping ground right there, Bridget.
Yes, old Bridget.
Oh, God, Bridget. Bridget, nice to hear from you, man. Bridget, you. Bridget, turn down your arm.
I talk to you all the years already.
Turn down your radio, turn down your computer. One or the other. Turn down your radio, your computer.
I move from the radio.
Yeah. Bridget, look how long you didn't talk to me, Bridget. Parsley Street is my stomping ground, Bridget.
I move from by the radio. I move.
Yeah, you're good now. You're good.
Yeah, I can move.
Bridget, how you doing? How you going?
I ain't so top as all of that for some days now.
Nah, man, you're covered, man.
But your girl strong.
Yeah, well,
strong.
I glad, you know, man. You know,
I there holding on after God, by the grace of God.
All the time.
And let me tell you, Funky Jemma is my family-in-law now.
Oh God! Jemma is your family?
More bacalhau.
Jemma is your family? Yeah, Jemma?
In-law.
Oh God, well look at that. Listen now, I was telling Jemma about Fat Man George and Nutcracker and them people and them come up the road, you understand?
You really like Talawa. In-law.
Yeah, I telling she about them. She say, but you know them? I say, what do you mean if I know them? You understand? I ain't eating long time, you know. You know, it's not just yesterday. It's all the time, you know. But Bridget, we definitely have them 2 tickets for you. And Bridget, here what I go do. When I deliver Jemma tickets, right? You go give me your information, I go deliver your tickets too. You understand? You not to go nowhere. You are going nowhere either. Yeah, well, you're from Parsley Street, you know. Yeah? Jemma from Thomasine Street, you know.
Bola Trace, you know.
Oh, God!
Parsley Street, Bola Trace.
Bola Trace? Oh, God. Hey, Bridget, don't say that name so loud, you know. Don't say that name so loud.
I'm telling you. Yeah, that was the last time I talked to you. It's done by a Godson.
Oh, how long that was?
What you tell me? 9 years now.
Oh God. Boy. Yeah, boy, that's long time, boy. But you know we still
years now.
But you know we still family. We always family.
All the time.
Don't care what it is. Jemma knows she's family now. So she could still call me Fall Street, you know. You know, Gemma does call me Fall Street.
Fall Street.
Yeah, Fall Street. See that? You ever see that? Say that?
You see where that's head up? You see where that's head up?
Yeah, yes, you know. That Fall Street, okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You got to kill me, tell me laugh, boy. Why you think I call you now? Call you for I said, oh, yeah, I said, look, let me call. When I hear Jama calling, I said, Jama, kill me, tell me laugh.
Yeah, but Bridget, don't worry yourself. You're safe. You're inside. You're inside.
Yeah.
So we go get the 2 tickets to you. I have your number.
Yes,
I have the number, so we go call you, all right?
All right.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Okay, no, all right.
Yeah, we good. All right. Bye-bye.
Well, let's stay blessed.
All right. Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you.
So, folks, there you have it. We have the tickets giveaway. We give away. Hey, who won the first at that? Oh, no. All right. Gemma win 2. The first caller win 2. Bridget win 2, and Gemma win 2. Yeah, I go deliver the tickets for them, man. What do you worry about? Folks, we only have about 4 minutes left. Again, we want to thank you all for joining us here on Sunday Talk, right? Let's Talk Politics. This is our program for all of you. Each and every one of you are welcome to come in this program. Each and every one. Don't care where you're from. Don't care what party you support. We want to hear your opinion here on Sunday Talk. Let's Talk Politics. So we went a little marathon today. We went 3 hours today, and we want to hear your voice. We're going to give you a voice. All right? And we ain't cutting off people. Right? We're not talking about any other program. We're just saying that we have a policy here. We have an oath. Right? This is the balance. This is the balance zone. We're calling this the balance zone. When you're coming here, Tommy, it's the balance zone, right? Tommy, we have about a minute left.
Yep.
So, Tommy, how we just normally do it, let's give our closing quotes, Tommy, and then we're going to lock off the program. And again, we want to say to the management and staff at 91.9, thank you for giving us this opportunity, and this, folks, is the balance zone. So, Tommy, let me give my closing quote before we go. My closing quote is, don't be afraid to lose yourself. Be afraid of losing yourself by trying to please everyone around you. Again, folks, don't be afraid to lose people. Be afraid of losing yourself by trying to please everyone around you. Tom, you have a closing quote?
Yeah, I like to say, where there's life, there's hope. And also, remember the change that you want to see begins with you. You're the man in the mirror. However, when you look in that mirror, if you don't like what you see, don't blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you've given them a hand up. Love you all. See you next time.
Okay, see you, folks. And we're going to go out to our anthem song. See you. Same 91.9 time, same balance time, same Sunday Talk. Let's Talk Politics with Tommy and Ansem. See you.
Frustration get the better of you and make you do things you should never do. You got to keep the faith, you can't surrender. You never know, tomorrow may be brighter. Behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now. We gotta keep on trying. Keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. As long as you have health and strength, reaching your goal, nothing should prevent. Everything time you fall, get up again. Don't sit down there like that and complain. You got to stand up and continue fighting. Don't give up, keep courage, you must win. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now, we gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. Obstacles will get in the way, stumbling blocks to hinder your day. But you can't afford to let them stop you, no matter how hard it is to go through. You got to stand up and continue fighting. Endurance shall win in the ending. Don't you know, behind every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. So don't give up hope now, we gotta keep on trying. Oh Lord, we gotta keep on going. We gotta keep on moving on. Be of a strong, positive mind. Negative thoughts, leave them behind. We got to go forward in sure certainty. Let no element humbug that possibility. But if you give